Today I'm checking out this black carbon steel wok. It is a round bottom wok and it's pre-seasoned. So we're going to be using this to do stir fry in. I was sent this at no cost so I could do the review, but I'm going to go ahead and get the plastic off of this, let you see what it looks like, what instructions and everything it comes with. All right, so once you get the plastic off, this is what you're going to find. It does come with this little manual here, and what I do want to show in here is even though it says it was pre-seasoned, which I'm sure it was, I'm still going to go ahead and season it, but it shows you multiple ways of how you can season this. So you can read this to do it. Preparation, cooking tips, maintenance, but here's the cool thing too. It's a limited lifetime warranty. So as long as this business is around, you should be able to get help from them if you have any problems with this. Although, from what I've seen so far, the welds are good on this, really nice welds. You got some screws here, wooden handle. These welds look really good too. So I don't really see anything here that looks like it would become an issue. It's a really nice looking wok. Now, a couple things, it's a round bottom wok. So what that means is it's not gonna work really well on an electric eye. So if you're gonna have you want to cook some stuff wok-wise on an electric stove, you really need to get the ones that are the flat bottoms. So that way you can get more heat on it, because this is just going to be a very tiny surface. Even if you keep it straight, you're not going to want that on an electric eye. These are really meant for more of a flame. So we do have gas and we're going to use this with that. Gas will evenly heat this thing really well. And again, that's why you would have a round bottom. Now, there's also some other things you can get if you don't want to just set this on your gas range. And if you don't have a gas range that has kind of an opening there that will hold this, you can buy these rings on Amazon that you would go ahead and set this on that ring, and it would keep it nice and balanced when you're cooking. And of course, you could lift it up and do what you need to do and set it down. But ours has the little opening on one of the eyes, and that's where I plan on using it. I'm going to go ahead, wash this. Definitely recommend washing these because there is oil on these from shipping and everything. So I'm going to wash it and I am going to season it. All right, I'm in the kitchen now, and I do want to let you know that I did wash this. I went to the sink, put a little bit of dish soap on that, and I used a sponge to wash all of the inside and the backside. Now, the backside probably doesn't need to be washed, but the reason I did that is it's cast iron. So when they ship these, they're going to put a thin layer of oil on these because you don't want them to rust. Cast iron's going to rust if you don't take care of it and do the maintenance that you're supposed to do, which is basically always oiling them. So when you cook with these, you don't have to go crazy washing with them. You cook with them, you wipe them out really well, maybe some soap and water. And if you do use soap and water and it gets the oil off, you want to re-oil it before you put it away because you don't want them to get all rusty. So to start with, I'm going to go ahead and turn this center eye on. Our gas stove here has these bars that go across, so they don't have a really good hole here to put like a wok on like this. So if you have this type of situation and you don't have the center cooking eye that we do, then you're going to want to probably get one of these that's not a round bottom, or you're going to want to get one of those rings like I was talking about. But since I knew ours had the opening there that can hold a wok like this in the middle and hold it well, then this is going to be fine. So if you have the same kind of setup, a round bottom will work great. And I'm going to go ahead and oil this. Now, I'm not really going to season it because it's already been seasoned. It says it's pre-seasoned. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this thing up real nice and hot. I'm going to have some oil inside of there. And as soon as I kind of see that oil smoking or frying a little bit, then I'm going to turn the eye off, and then I'm just going to get a paper towel and wipe all of the metal down with a good oil, so that way I can get it all oiled all around it, bottom to. Do the inside first to keep it, nice and food safe, and then when you're done, you can wipe the bottom, the handle, whatever it is you need to wipe. But that is going to keep this from rusting, and that is what you need to do. That's basically the maintenance. Keep this thing oiled, and it will last you forever. It is also recommended to turn your fan on. Like, I don't have it running right now because it's pretty loud if I have it on high, but I'm going to turn the fan on up there because once we start heating this up, not only is the oil that's in there going to start smoking a little bit, but again, it was shipped with oil. I might not have got it all off, and it will smell and smoke. So you want that to, the very first time you heat this, you're going to want that fan on to get rid of any of that as you're going. All right, I got this thing on high, got the fan on high, and I already see the water droplets inside of there just starting to boil and fry. I don't know if you can see the steam that's here. I'm actually going to use this oil sprayer that we have instead of just pouring some oil in there. This is going to give me a better, range around it. But as you can see already, the smoke that's coming off of it, this lets me just kind of oil it all around as it's heating up. And I got a really nice coverage there with that. And I'm just gonna let this heat up for a while. I'm gonna watch it. It should smoke. The oil should get definitely really hot in there. And just let this happen for a little while. And then I'm gonna turn it off, let it cool down, and I'm gonna wipe it really well with the oil. So I don't have anything right now to cook either, so I'm not gonna cook anything in it in this video. I'll save that for the next video. But that's why I wanted to show you this whole process of heating it up, getting it all seasoned and oiled up really well. So for the next time you go to use it, it'll be ready to go. And that's it. So I'll just use this paper towel to wipe it down really well. It is still very hot, so you want to let these cool down. But as you can see, I wiped down all the metal. You could do the handle if you want. I didn't get into the handle, but I wiped down all the metal and even the bottom. As you can see, it's got oil on it. And that will keep it from rusting, so you won't have to worry about cleaning these up every time you go to use it. And it's ready to be put away and to use next time. I hope this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.